Hey, welcome to Happiness Bar, where my goal is to share cocktails, content, and happiness. And today, we're taking a very simple one-in-one, something that we all know, that most of us love out there, the gin and tonic, except we're gonna upgrade it. We're gonna pack it full of flavor. We are going to infuse our gin with dried citrus and pineapple. We're gonna infuse it with star anise. We're gonna let that sit, really pack in the flavor. And then we're gonna make it with some great fever tree tonic water. We're gonna add a little lime juice, keep it simple, but really just kind of elevate the cocktail. Throw a few garnishes in there, make it look pretty. This is the upgraded gin and tonic. Okay, to start, we got to infuse our gin. Now, I have this nice little dehydrated fruit mixture here I made. Now, I went ahead and sliced up a couple oranges, some lime, some pineapple, sliced it real thin, placed it in the oven around 170 for 4 to 6 hours. You have this nice dehydrated fruit. That's what we're going to infuse with, because it's going to bring in a lot more winey kind of note to this infusion as opposed to really juicy. I want something a little more fragrant. So we are going to take this mixture. Let's see, I've got a couple pineapple pieces here. You can just kind of wing this, right? Do it however you think you'll enjoy the flavor profile. So I got 2 pieces of pineapple. I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3, 4 orange slices here, and I'll throw in like 2 lime slices. Yeah, I think that's good. And then on top of that, I got this great star anise. All right, you can get this at a lot of your local Asian markets around town. Such a great flavor profile. I'm gonna take about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe like 15 of these. And I'm just gonna crack them up so that way they infuse the best they can. So if you have a little spice grinder, you can crack them really gently in the spice grinder. If you have a mortar and pestle, you can break them up like that, or you can just crush them under a pan if you have a nice, stable, sturdy countertop. So we're just gonna crush these up. All right, we got it nice and cracked up here. We're gonna dump that in the container we are going to infuse in, and then I'm just gonna cover it with our gin, right? I'm using a London dry gin. That's my favorite, that's my go-to. Give that a good shake. A label and date. Because it's all dehydrated fruit, we can allow that to infuse in a cool, dark place like a cabinet. And we're gonna let that infuse overnight, 24 hours, let those flavors really meld in there. We're gonna come back and we're gonna be one step closer to making that upgraded gin and tonic. All right, guys, it has been 24 hours on our gin that we've been infusing with our dried citrus and our star anise. So, super simple. What we gotta do next is just strain her out. Let me grab my little bit finer strainer. There we go. Yeah. See all the color it picked up from those dried fruits and from that star anise. Doesn't look like gin anymore, but it is. Grab our lid. Let me grab that little label on it. And guys, for your shelf life, I'd say you're good. Keep it for as long as you want. I'd refrigerate it still, but because we infuse with dried fruits and dried spices, I think you're good. So keep it until you run out. All right, super simple. That is all the prep work for this cocktail. You might just need to cut up some limes, which I already did, which will squeeze directly into the cocktail. So let's go ahead and jump into making our upgraded gin and tonic. Now, this cocktail, just like always, is gonna be built right in the glass. No need to shake or stir. So first thing we're gonna need is our glassware, and we're gonna need our jigger. Now, to start off, we're building in the glass, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ice my glassware. Fill this glass all the way up with ice. And going cheap, smoke expensive, we're just gonna squeeze half of a lime right into the glass. Got that in there, beautiful. Then I'm gonna do 2 ounces of my infused gin. Wow, man, you get so much anise and like citrus on that, that's gonna be real nice. 2 ounces. Now what I'm gonna do, just to make it look pretty, I'm gonna grab a couple, maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 little star anise pods in there. Just to make the cocktail look cool. And pop open that tonic water. And you're just gonna fill the glass. Take a bar spoon, let's give it a little stir to mix it up. And then get some Peychaud bitters. And we're just gonna hit it right around the top of the cocktail here, just to float it in. And lastly, we're gonna take one of our dehydrated lime wheels and just drop her right down in the drink. And there you have it, guys. Upgraded gin and tonic. Let's taste. There you get so much nice anise on the nose, the Peychaud bitters and those star anise. Yo, it's bitter, nice acid from the lime juice. You still get that like that quinine flavor from the tonic, but you get this wonderful layer of anise flavor mixed with that like bitter citrusiness from the dried citrus. It is so nice. There's so much complexity there in that flavor. If you like anise, if you like that kind of licorice note, this gin and tonic's for you. And you still get the botanicals from the gin, which is nice. So you get the gin, you get the flavor from the tonic, you get that little bit of citrus, you get the bitter, you get the anise, man. It's really a nice little upgraded G&T for your springtime, changing up the flavor palette, making it just that much better, or that much better, depending on who you are. I love that, man. That is awesome. I'm a big G&T fan, so that's great to kind of just change it up and do something a little bit different with the G&T. There it is, guys. The upgraded gin and tonic straight from Happiness Bar. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Maybe you made it along with me. Maybe you wrote it down, save for a later date. But either way, let me know how you're liking everything. And as always, guys, become a regular somewhere. Become a regular at your local watering hole. It's the best way to support local business. Become a regular here at Happiness Bar by liking, commenting, subscribing. Hit that bell if you want notifications. We got cocktail videos coming out every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Get you ready for the weekend. Stay happy, everyone. My toe.